Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. I'm Hanna, your tarot reader, and today we're gonna see an annual reading, an overview for 2026 for you Tauruses. Yes, we're gonna see what is going on in this year for you, but remember, this is a general group reading. It might resonate, it might not resonate with you. So if you want a personal reading, the links to our connections, it's in the description box. You can contact us, we're gonna be there. So let's shuffle the cards before we do anything. Subscribe the channel, like the video, and share it with your loved ones. Think about the things you want to know, and I'm gonna tell you what is happening in this year, like with your career, with your romance part of life, what is the experience from past you need to use it, and the other things that I'm gonna walk you through. Let's move this here. First, that I'm gonna start this reading, we are going to do some overviewing of the last year. What is the most important experience from the last year that you need to use it in this year to achieve your goals, to be a better on in your way or on the things you want to have? First of all, the most important things from the last year is you trusted some people. You put your full trust in them, but they might have been somehow hurting you. The first of the experience from the last year to use it in this year, it's this. Don't trust anyone that they have the cover and mask of very faithful from the beginning, very kind from the beginning. They cannot be trusted. That's why you might be gotten hurt before. You might even lose some connections, lose some love part of your life. It's because you trust some people that you don't, and you don't trust the people that wanted to help you. This is the most important thing. This is the most important lesson from the last year that you need to use it in this year. Second, this card usually reminds me and reminds us with this energy of you are comparing yourself and your life with the others, and you don't see others how they are digging for the maybe success, maybe their victories, and you only see the top of their life, like, oh, they have a really good maybe love part of their life, maybe they have a good life of career side, but you don't see they are struggling too. Don't think that the vitrine and some kind of a vision that they're showing the others, it's the real life of them. This is the first one. And second, the second thing that is a lesson or an experience you need to use this year is sometimes you talk to people maybe too much harshly, maybe too much forward, and maybe without any tenderness and without any kindness. That is the other lesson that you need to think about it and maybe use it in this year. In 2026, you need to be more careful what you're saying to whom and what you expect from people around you. Sometimes people won't like the last year that might happen to you because the energy is like this. Last year you were expecting things to hear, maybe to some suggestions, maybe some closeness to many people, but it didn't happen, and it did made you suffer, made you sad. That is the next thing that you need to understand from last year to this year. Expectation from the others, if it's really top and high, gonna hurt you. And the second one is talk to people the way you want and expect people to talk to you. Like you want kindness, be kind. You want maybe money from the universe, talk about good things and good stuff, positive stuff. That's the other lesson for you. Now let's have this overview of your career, of the money path, which is a really nice card of star. In your romance life, we're gonna see what's happening. It's good, it's temperance, which is nice, family, friends, and your health review. First of all, in your career, you're gonna have next second or part-time job in this year, or this card is with this energy suggesting that you need to start something new beside your current career and your current job. Your current job, it's not going to fulfill the things that you want. Maybe you want more money, maybe you want more stability, maybe you want to buy big stuff like property. The energy here is like you want to have big stuff, big things, and if you want them to have in this year, that's your way. You need to accept the second job. You need to accept second responsibilities if you want to grow, if you want to have a stable part of a life with the career, with the occupation path. Another meaning of this card can be this: one of your colleagues, one of your co-workers, or one of the past friends that you might have been working with, ex-co-workers, ex-friends that they are not really included in nowadays of your life, they are going to suggest you new kind of a part of a job that you might not be really familiar with it, you don't know it, and this is a new experience that you need to accept it if you want to grow in your career and occupation part of this year of 2026. In the money path, this is a very good card, because if in the past, especially last year or past 2 years, if you planted some seeds of trades and maybe you're waiting for more money, now in this new year you're gonna get that. A star card usually shows that people gonna see you, people gonna get through your work, or you're planning to get more income, have more money, gonna get grow. People are gonna see you, especially if you are in some sort of a work that people need to see you. Maybe you have clients, maybe you have to have more connections, more people, more social networks, and this is the energy that might be help you to grow. Money is along the way, but you need to continue something. Maybe you are asking yourself that, am I in the right path for money, for wealth, for having more income? Yes, you are in the right path. And this one here, if you are cut it from many resources that you had, many wealth that you expected to have, or the credit that it was supposed to given to you was cut it, this is the card for this year. Maybe it is come along the way if you continue something. With this continuous work, you can have that money. By the timeline of 11, two part of payments can be given it to you. One of them it's 11 weeks, the others it's 11 months from now, like might be in November. But money and wealth and incomes are going to grow this year, and this is going to help you. One of the wishes card, this card, star card, is you going to buy one of the wishes that you wanted maybe two timeline ago. Now, in your romance overview of this year, this card is showing you if you have some balance in the work and love part, in the maybe between your friends and family, with your partner, things are going to get well. And if now it's some kind of a separation, some kind of coldness, some kind of not understanding each other, this is a card that's showing it to you. You are the alpha in this relationship. If you're thinking about some person and you wanted to know, is it going to be a good maybe relationship? Is it going to last? It is going to last. You have time to make it good with the balance that you can make. And in this card, we have the energy of the solar energy of the chakra. This third chakra is going to help you to have that confidence to tell your partner, the loved ones, what do you need, and be that much of a strength in yourself and find that strength to listen to them. This balance is going to help you because the Temperance card is usually having more balance in the relationship, getting along the way. And if you're single, this card is showing to you 9 weeks or 9th month from the time that you're seeing, watching this video, you're gonna have someone who is maybe with the balance with your energy. This person can have strength and power. Maybe he or she athletes, he or she might be strong person, not strong with the body and physics, might be from the mind, from the inside, and spiritually very powerful person. This is your new part of your life with a romance part, which can be really stable. You can handle it, and for the first time in a long time, you are not going to be that sensitive that you thought. If you have a loved one, because these two cards together can mean a return of a person who didn't appreciate your maybe kindness and you were too kind with them. This is a card that they're gonna come back to you, and this time everything is different. You can see they are growing, they're maturing, and this is different. Now, Through the family side or friend side, this card is a nice card because this is showing the new and starting new things. Maybe you were losing some connections with the family. Maybe they because of their job, because of the other part of the family, or maybe this is from your partner's side. If you have a partner, maybe a spouse, maybe you're married, this shows us that if you wanted a deep connection with one of the related people to your partner, this relation going to get restored. People are in the family gonna see you, gonna help you, especially help you if you want to move somewhere, if you want to do some moving forward with a job, with the house, with maybe you want to settle down. People of your family or your spouse or your love part families can help you. This card is a good card, especially if you want to start a business with one of your maybe cousin, maybe sister, maybe brother. This energy is a wand energy, which can be a fire sign, this person of your family or your friend. If you want to start something new in the business, which is a good thing, it is going to get a start in one season from now, 3 months from now, or from the Aries, with the energy of Aries. This person can be Aries, the Leo, or Sagittarius. About your part of health problems or the part that we can talk about your health. This card is a good card through your body. Your body going to be well this year because of the movements you have, because you might or you must give up something that you are getting addicted to. When I'm saying addiction, it's not drugs and stuff. No, addiction, it's like relying on something and having a habit to do something which is not good for your body. This can be cigarettes, alcohol, or overeating, something like that. If you make sure that you are getting away from that bad habit and you are getting away, stepping out from that bad habit, going to be a good year for your body. But through the mental way of the health in this year, you need to work on the friendship with the others. You need to be more talkative with the others. If you don't talk with the others about the things that are happening in your mind, things are going to get worse. Like you had, maybe you had some panic attacks because this card is showing you felt weak. Maybe you felt like you were not enough, or no one's gonna understand you. And if you're trying to talk to the others and show them and talk to them, what do you think? What is it that you feel? Your mental health is gonna grow and get better. But if not, you're gonna have some maybe problems with panic attacks, maybe some stuff like that. Take care of your mental health because the physical health is going to be great this year. And also because of getting the good way, hormonal problems going to go away. And this card is showing that you can have a good health with the physical problems, and they're going to go away. Now let's see what will happen in 3 first months, the second 3 months, and the third and the last 3 months. In the first 3 months, you're going to have some suggestions through the working, through maybe some contract you're going to sign, or maybe if you want to sell something, buy something. If you're in this era of working, your work is going to grow, especially the young man that we are seeing, the young masculine energy with the earth signs like Taurus, like you, like Virgo, and especially Capricorn. With this 3 first months until the March, this card is a good card because someone who is a young masculine person in the area of 30 to maybe 45 years old, in these 3 first months, they're going to help you to grow something. If you are in the educational part with the university, with education, with learning something or teaching something, this is a good card because you are get grow in this field. You are going to be more activate in this part, and you are going to pass some exams which are good. You are going to level up yourself with the concentration of the things that you want for the future. For spending money in these 3 first months, you need to be more cautious because spending too much going to hurt you, and you are not going to have enough money when you want to register something maybe in March. In the second 3 months, I mean from the March to the July, this card is showing that you will have maybe some meetings, growing friendship with some new people that you might have, because I told you, you are going to have new connections in this year, and it's going to happen in the second 3 months. Sometimes this is a card of independence. If you wanted to be more powerful in your work area, if you wanted to be more educated or maybe more experienced in some areas, the second 3 months going to be good for you. Also, buying something or having a very important maybe property, maybe it's vehicle, maybe it's a device, buying something in this time going to be for you. Gifts, presents, and bonus. If you are doing a very hard work, someone who is powerful enough will give you some bonus and some power in money area, and you are going to have maybe more to spend. That was because of the first card told you to be careful of your spendings, and you are going to be relieved of that spending low in the second 3 months. In the third 3 months, usually this card is moving forward when you are having some disease, when you are having some problems in work area, and if you wanted to make sure about some people, the third 3 months from the July maybe to end of the September, it's going to be like that. If you having some problems with a coworker, they're gonna leave your workplace. If you have some problems with someone ahead of you, they are going to listen to you and maybe moving you to the other places, other offices, other departments, and moving someplace better is usually in the Hangman card. Hangman card also shows us something else. If you had some heaviness, didn't wanted to talk to people, because I told you that the energy is like that. You don't want to talk to people because you think they don't understand you. The third 3 months of this year is going to be relaxing for you to talk about yourself. Maybe people are listening more to you. Also, this is a card that you can find yourself in better place. If you felt you are not belonging anywhere, or if people not telling you everything, things are going to show themselves for you, manifesting for you, showing what is reality and what is the real people around you. This is a good thing because you can understand who to choose to be your friend, which is nice. And the last 3 months from the October to till December, this card usually shows that you might have some very deep connection and relationship with the loved one. If you wanted to move your relationship a little bit forward, leveling up that, this is the card for that. More responsibility, commitment, and suggestions. Also proposing. If you wanted to propose to someone, your situation going to get grow and you can propose. And from the other hand, the person you wanted to propose something to you, maybe some partnership, maybe some love relationship, they're gonna do that. Also, this is a card that talks about traveling and moving house, moving some place that you were stuck in. Because we had Hangman, now this vessel card is showing us that the warrior, when comes through the way, you will decide to move someplace else, maybe some city, some department, maybe some house you were stuck into it, and you will go someplace better. The movements, the travels, the difference between your summer in the July till September going to be really big different until the end of the year. Until the December, you are going to find yourself in a very different situation. It can be home, it can be energy, it can be people, but this is a different, which is a good different. Also, sometimes this card is very good news from the person who is not around you and the person who is always traveling. This person can be a friend, can be family, or can be a romance relation to you. Let's see what is the chances and what is the hope of this year for you, and what's the problem or challenges for you. The bottom of your deck is Emperor. So the big problems for you in this year, it's with the law, maybe legal matters, and with the force and with the control. The challenges is you might lose control, you might be too sensitive or too reasoning for everything. That's why in your romance era, the card told you to be more balanced. The challenges, it's with the law, it's with the papers, it will be with the taxes and stuff. Also, this is the problem with some masculinity who is upper than, it's more than 60 years old. Sometimes this card is showing you to be more tender, to be more faithful, to be more grateful with this power of this person. This is a very powerful person who can help you, who can guide you, and the challenges is like that. You need to be more patient with this person. Also, sometimes the Emperor card is showing you that the problems or challenges in this year is to listen to the guidance of the people who are different from you maybe, and listen to them. Try to get that, try to do that, try to be in that path, because this is a sign from universe and the challenges will be less. And your chances are to buy something big, have something big, or have very good connections with some people who are powerful. This is your chances. Your chances are going to be in like earth signs or in the timeline of 10 weeks or 10 months from now. If it's the earth signs, your chances and your hopeful moments are going to be in your birthday, in Taurus, in Virgo, or in Capricorn. This is the second time that someone with this energy is going to be helpful or be light of your way. Also, this card shows that you might be able to grow your work if you're in real estate, and if you're in trading. Maybe you have some contracts and stuff, you have projects. Maybe if you are in these areas, you're going to be more powerful in it. Your chances are to have a double of some investment that you had, you have double connections that you had before, and the chances are high that you might be able to get invested in some place which is a very powerful place, or you might get the big contract that you wanted always to have that contract. And let's see what are the suggestions through this year from the card. First of all, death cards not always showing the darkness or death itself. Usually it's showing you that be more flexible with people. Being tough and being yourself, being independent, it's good. You are going to get it, because the second 3 months I told you that you might have that independence. But if someone along the way wanted to show you the better side of something, to help you with something, this card suggests that you get along with that. The second thing is be more active, like in exercise. Maybe you need to more travel, you need to make more memories, and these memories are going to, because you are a nostalgia person, Taurus is always like that, and that is the suggestion from the card. Also, if someone wanted to get back to you, make sure that they are that changeable of that you think. You are not always the person who needs to change. Maybe sometimes the other should, and this is the thing that is suggesting to you. Also, this card is be more clear with your thoughts and with your things. Be more clear of what you want, what are your destinations. Be more accurate about the things you want, and ask it through the universe or ask it through the people. Sometimes the simple asking and simple request going to be that really easy for you to get what you want. This is it. And also, if you in the past had some skill, some kind of thing that you like, art or something that you wanted to grow it, this card is suggesting to you for the next 3 seasons, like through the next 9 months, you have the time for that. So don't lose hope in the past of the things that you wanted, you liked it, and it was your skill, maybe some talent of yours. Don't give up on the hopes, don't give up on the wishes that you wanted. You are closest as ever through getting to your wishes. You don't even think about it, but the cards are saying that you are very close. Just continue to be along the way with the things that you want and the things that you like for your Tauruses in this 2026.